summertime and the car's heating up. And I tell you what, I had a van that when I purchased it, I think it had 215,000 miles on it. I think I got well in excess of 100,000 extra miles out of that van between, let's say, 1997 and about 2009. And I think I met Dave in sometime around 2003. He took care of the nasty van. He was up in Harford County. He has a new location, and I want everybody to know about this because Dave's been a partner sponsor of ours for the better part of the century. But Dave is radio shy, and he's put Amy on. Amy Weeks joins us from Full Circle Tire and Auto up at 2133 North Fountain Green Road in Bel Air. Amy, I don't know how long you've known that I've known Dave, but I used to bring in this van that had bologna skin tires on it, and Dave would laugh at me and say, bring that thing up here, man. I'll fix that thing up. And next thing you know, I bet Dave got me another 30, 40,000 miles out of a 1992 Ford Econoline van that it was a Norris Automotive gave it to me at one point. It had it was like worth nothing, and I tricked it all out, and I had like Dave working on it, and I'm telling you, he kept the thing. If you had a machine worse than that show up at Full Circle anytime recently?
Not anytime recently, but we do have a couple customers that have, well over 200,000 miles on their vehicles. They come in for scheduled maintenance, everything like that. As long as they're taking care of it, they follow recommendations. We obviously don't recommend anything that they don't need. But yeah, I mean, they're really happy with it because, they don't have that car payment every month, and they're just, enjoying life.
The thing about the van was we tricked it all out and we emptied the outside out. And what it really... Like, as a guy thinking he was Uncle Rico in 1996 and thinking it was going to be like a fun van like that, what it really turned into was the place we hauled all of our beer, all of our T-shirts, all of our coolers, all of our road trip stuff, all of our equipment, all of our radio setup stuff, And it needed to be reliable because it was big, and we got used to having space for big stuff, and then you move to like a trunk of a car or like some minivan, and you find out that like it's not Uncle Rico's van anymore, but I think the thing got like 6 or 8 miles to the gallon, and thank God for Royal Farms and gassing up my vehicle back in the day. But more than that, you would get weight in it. And, like, I remember taking it over the Bay Bridge because we did like an Ocean City Ravens convention thing and it had all of this stuff in it. I paid the toll at the bottom, and I went up like Sandy Point Park. And the bridge has like a little bit of a slope to it. I swear to God, I thought the van was going to start going backwards, going up the hill. Because it had so much weight in it, And I'm thinking, man, if the thing breaks, Dave's going to laugh at me. But Dave kept that thing. I wound up gifting that to like Vehicles for Change in like 2010 or 11. I think it had like 340,000 miles on it. My son drove it around for years because it was like, it said Get Nasty on it. I mean, everybody, when you saw the van, there was only one Get Nasty van with my face on it with a ponytail. But I credit Dave, and I know you guys are still doing this kind of work. And you moved about a year ago, and there's been a little bit of upheaval and moving around, but Dave's still doing the same great work. It's summertime. You guys were always the best on the AC and the oil changes. You've been doing a 1995 oil change since, when $20 was $20, quite frankly, right?
Yeah.
Well, who comes into your place? I mean, give me the whole deal because I think of you, I think of tires because that was the first thing I needed. But you guys are so much more than that. When I'm in your place, I see all the bays and all the stuff you're working on. I mean, you save cars, literally, right? I mean, you saved my van.
Yeah, I mean, we still do the tires. We still have 38, in stock for same day. We do have the AC special running all summer, so it's $79.95. For up to 2 pounds of AC, and we do have the machine. We are able to service the new AC, the R1234YF. Just give me a call any day. I can give you an estimate, for pricing and what it would cost. That's not a problem. A big thing that we did start too is we are part of the CarMax Preferred Partnership. So if you purchase your vehicle through CarMax, you have the CarMax warranty, through them. You give them a call. They're scheduled out, I think now, till the end of, July, even into August now. We can get you in, same day, next day. We do follow everything with their warranty. You have the same deductible. You actually get a $50 discount off of your deductible since we are part of that program. And we are, able to service all those customers a lot faster than if they, had to wait for, the CarMax, repairs facility there.
Tires, and more tires. 38 brand. Name them all. I bet you can.
I definitely cannot name them all.
38 brand. I didn't realize that many people made tires. I mean, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, new ones are coming up, every day. So it's pretty great. We have, we still run the Michelins for everyone, that is up in, that category. But we have a lot of great, private labels. Everyone, who's looking to save a couple dollars, who, just drives around locally. I put them on my vehicle, I want to say, 2-3 years ago, it was just a private label brand. I don't need anything. I drive, all around Bel Air. That's about it. They're still going great, and they weren't, too expensive for me. It was awesome. They're great.
410-676 cars is the way to find them. This is really the story, though. The AC, the tires, all that stuff. If your car goes kaplooey, and you need a tow, I've been towed once for parking illegally, but never picked up and towed because it broke down. Dave would always say to me, look, man, this van's got 300,000 miles on it. I've freshened up the AC. I got tires. But at some point, it's, something's going to go wrong, a belt, whatever, hoses, all the things that could go wrong in 1992 Ford Econoline vans in 2010. And he never did have to come and tow me. but I'd seen your tow truck. I mean, you guys towed 18 weeks. I mean, you guys did serious heavy tow, I guess is what you would say. But more than that, a lot of times if you do need a tow, you don't know who to call, who to trust. You're thinking some chop shop's going to come and overcharge you because you're in your hour of need. And there's a lot of that goes on. I mean, that was a little peace of mind for me that if anything ever went wrong, my son's car, whatever, I'd say, look, I got Dave on the hotline at 410-676 cars. He will come and get you. He will rescue you. And I know that he loves telling those stories when I rescued somebody up in Hunt Valley the other day, and, we went and got him in 30 minutes, no problem. AAA can't do, all of that stuff. And Dave has told me these stories, but I'm sure every day, man, when your car breaks down, you better have a friend.
Yeah. I mean, we don't do too much of the towing now. We do have a company that we use that's very, very reliable. But yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of people have towing coverage through their insurance company, and that's how they get it towed in here. Or, we can go pick it up. We don't charge for any services to go pick your vehicle up at your house, drop it back off, everything like that. That's
well, that was always the thing too, because my wife has a job, I have a gig, I have a little bit more freedom than she has. It's sort of like bringing the car to you. If I'm in White Marsh and you're in Bel Air, it's a whole different deal. You literally just call you and you arrange it and. Boom, and the car comes back in a day or two, and you get it up on the bay, no problem, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go pick it up, from either your house, your place of work, anything like that. Have all the work done that you need. We'll drop back off to you. I mean, even if you, bring the vehicle here and the work needed is a little bit more extensive, than you thought, we'll take you back home. I mean, there's no sense waiting here, when you can wait in the comfort of your own house, and then we'll either pick you back up or we'll just drop the vehicle off to you.
They are up in Bel Air and servicing places all around Hartford County and into the great beyond, Baltimore County, Cecil County, and even into southern Pennsylvania. Full Circle Tire and Auto, the 1995 oil change, $79.95 for that summer AC. You can find them at 410-676 cars. And I know your Facebook page, there were two of them. I'm going to send everybody, make sure you're finding the right Full Circle and Tire Auto page. It is the one with the big orange logo and the car. That looks a little bit like is that a Camaro, Corvette? What is that? What is that, like a little Datsun? What's that thing on there? I'm looking at the shadow of that car. It looks like some sort of sports car there that I would drive.
It is some kind of sports car, yeah.
I don't know. It looks like something my wife would want to drive. She likes Corvettes. Amy Weeks is here. She is Full Circle Tire and Auto, and you do most of the phone answering around there. So when they call, they get your friendly voice instead of Dave, right?
That is true, yeah. So I can answer, all of your questions, and definitely if I don't know the answer to your question, I will get it right away for you. It's not a problem. But yeah, just give me a call. We always do, no appointment oil changes. So even if you just walk right in, or if you call, that morning, just come on in. We'll get you right in. We'll get you right out. All maintenance, all tire services, everything like that, we can get done same day for you. So it's not like, we're leaving you without a vehicle for, a few days or a week, because we know everyone is busy. Everyone needs their vehicle. Everyone, either needs to get to work, gets the child to school, daycare, everything like that. So we definitely do not leave you stranded.
Well, that's the big story. 410-676-CARS. If you get into a bind, or if you just want to get a little maintenance done, drop them a line. Give them a call right now. They'll come and pick it up. Amy, great to have you aboard. I know it's summer around here. I would talk a little baseball or football, but I don't want to depress anybody right now, so we'll save that for next month, all right?
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Amy Weeks from Full Circle Tire and Auto, our sponsor, our friends, 410-676-CARS. Don't let yourself get stranded here this month. I will not be stranded. You will not be. If you do get stranded, we have great radio for you all month, I'll tell you that. You got the steam coming out of your car. You got Amy on the hotline. I have culled 28 years of all Hall of Fame conversations on CD, on cassette tape, on old Kmart cassette tapes from the 1980s. I've got video cassettes here from the 1970s. I got mini discs from the turn of the century. All of this stuff has been put together for the month of July. It's Hall of Fame month on WNST. Check it out. It'll all be up in the buyatoyota.com audio vault as well. I am Nestor. We are WNST.net, AM 1570, and WNST, Towson, Baltimore. And we never stop talking Baltimore sports.